Not too bad. Okay. YouTube Studios works so weird sometimes. 13,000 views on the new short with the Lego Batman stuff. That's not bad, not bad. Set up the right things on the live stream. Panic. Boom. Go to control panel and let's see what the people are saying. Second stream. Yeah, the other stream was glitching. So I sent in, reposted back live again. So hopefully we have less issues. Yeah, because like it just completely died out and there was like 4 people there. And I'm like, that doesn't happen with my streams. More people are normally there. Also, how you doing, Jenko? Holiday stream crash? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm not even sure if it crashed or if it just like left YouTube feeds. I'm like, I don't know. There's nobody here. I'm just gonna restart and try it again. So, yeah, we're doing good. Did you have to collect? I guess so. I guess I had to collect. Almost done with bag 7, I think. We're getting close. We're getting close on this bag. It's gonna be like only this section of the wall though, because I think it connects up like this, right? Yeah, there's still a little bit more of the wall to build, but it's pretty cool so far. I'm just excited. Let's get back to what we need Undertale sets. Isn't Undertale a bit explicit, or am I thinking wrong? Is that man? Does that man Sans make dirty jokes, or am I just misremembering? Might not, and that might be a valid theme to make. Because I know it would sell money. I know it would make money. There's no way around it. Undertale would make money as a Lego theme. Is that Homestuck leak real? Like, is that something that is happening, or is that just a rumor? I need to know. You are misremembering. I only never played it once, or I never played it. Oh no, what I remembered is my cousin given a crazy name, and then it just calls you by your name in the thing. So then you can have him say some nasty stuff. Cuz cheeseburger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pieces are rolling away. Building this whole plant. Oh, I completely missed something. We should fight for this name. I don't know. If I put a poll up on the channel, I think I'd win. I think I earned it. But to be fair, I think we would both lose it in a fight to Andrew Garfield. So, yeah, I think there's other Andrews. King Andrew from the past, I think, might win. It's like I'm making an Anakin Jedi Interceptor. No, I think it's just his Starfighter, right? It's not the Interceptor. It's just his classic Starfighter is getting another set. At least that's what I'm pretty sure is happening. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, maybe the stream. Maybe it's just not the greatest time to stream. Nobody really cares. Sorry, I was watching Simon. Simon, like Miss Walker or Will White. Yep. Shout out Walter White. To be fair, a custom Sans minifigure isn't hard. I think someone made a custom Sans minifigure in my like purest custom video, which is doing very well on the channel. I'm hoping the 30-piece build challenge video does very well, because that was a very fun video to make and talk about. Should be about like 12, 13 minutes, same as the other one. I have to think about what the next long form will be after that. We have to do something. I don't think we have to. Someone's bumping music around the block. I heard that. Probably doom 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 doom. I don't even know what song you bumping. Oh, where did these little plant pieces go? I haven't even used any of those. First person to forcefully push out a sneeze. Interesting version. You can't. Isn't it possible? Like technically, like if you use like feathers and stuff, you can like force out a sneeze. Or am I tripping? Never tried, to be fair. Oh, yes. So you do make a cute little flower. Oh, isn't that so cute? Do I have to do two of them or just one of them? Like, what a basic way to make a flower. Where you do a little pot and a little thing like that, and boom, looks good. You place it down right in the side. Now I'll show you what this side of the thing's got. So it's got the little hay bale on the right, little flowers and stuff in the thing, and like of course the little chicken on the end. But then when you go to the other side, you just have a little water fountain on the wall with flower pot on the side with a little bench. There's a bench in the back. I don't know if you can see it that well. But yeah, very, very nice little wall so far. And now, once we get into bag 8, we finally get our second figure. It's the first like wall guard figure. Oh yeah, so that's the other thing. I will pick that piece up later. So someone was talking about like, is there like how rare and how expensive our figures can be? I bet you the King Aragorn from this set, $650 set. There's 10 figures and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 10 figures. That's definitely the most interesting one. King Aragorn with his. Well, there's the sneeze. There it is. Why do I sound like AI? I don't freaking know, man. Is that what you're thinking? You think I'm AI? If I could make an AI me to push out Lego videos, I'd be a millionaire. You'd never know. But yeah, the King Aragorn figure is a figure I think will be $100 by the end of its, like, especially after it retires. The best main like exclusive cool figure from $100 or a $650 set. Oh, that's kind of. Oh, it does have the tree print on it. Very cool. Yeah, I'm happy that every part of this set is printed. AI should be banned for the most part. Yeah, I think there's some cool uses for AI, like when it comes to like just kind of the more uses of the AI that they had before, like recent years. Because like you can't lie and say like the like dog that they made from like Boston Electronics is not cool. Also, that figure rocks, man. Very cool. Very nice. What's your opinion on Pokemon Smart Play sets? The Smart Play aspect is just so lame. Everyone knows that, but the what's it called itself is pretty good. I like the look of some of them, and I will be getting some of the sets down the line, but I won't be getting them like retail and stuff. I might buy some on the day that they release, um, because they have that like Squirtle as Ditto GWP, which is so cute, and I love that. So I might get enough Pokemon stuff to then get that as like the little thing on August 1st. Um, but also in like a few weeks, I do have to buy some Lego so I can get the Leonardo da Vinci GWP. But they dropped a bunch of stuff on June 1st. Probably get most of the brand new day sets. I like the Garchomp and Umbreon. Yep, that's one of my favorite. I might get. I'm trying to think of what the other ones. The main Smart Play set with the Jolteon and Charizard is very nice too. I just don't really care about getting the smart bricks. It's cool and be cool. You get more, yay! But I already have one smart brick from when I bought that discounted TIE fighter, um, or the TIE Advanced. So I'm not really too interested um, in them for the smart play aspect, but I just kind of like the look of them. They're really cute. I think my store will sell the GWP Minas Tirith after months. Your store will have the GWP after months. What stores got that many GWPs? That seems so rare. Do you think the Deco Tree is worth it? Yes. And you got to get it soon because it retires really, really soon. Deku Tree retires. Oh, hold on. I misplacing my plant down. My plant goes there. Boom. Yeah, Minas Tirith, or not Minas Tirith. That doesn't probably build Minas Tirith. Um, Deku Tree retires in just a few months. And I think you can get it on sale or something on Temu right now. Um, but it retires literally in the end of July, and the figures are already worth like 130, 150 alone. It's a fun set, man. If you're thinking about it, get it because it's just going to go up. That's a set I can just picture the prices just continuing soar, soar, soar. So, get it before you regret it. That's what I say. If you're thinking about it, get it now because your pockets are going to hurt if you don't get it now and get it later. Is it worth it though? I think it's a fun build. I end up getting mine at 260 or 240, and for sure at that price it's worth it. Like look around, maybe you'll be able to find some on sale right now, but like it's a very fun thing, and on top of that, like you could always take it apart and build the other one. So you could have two, like you want to display one right now, you can display the other later. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know when I'll move mine around and pick a different uh, way to display it. Very nice. Need one more of these pieces. I think it's worth it. That's my personal thing. Just and that's the reason I'm saying it. I'm like, don't. You'll regret it if you don't. If especially if you want it. It is just a little like it's always hard being like the $300 price point, but it never went on sale. So you just kind of have to sit there and be like, oh. And also, that's the other thing. If you just regret it, that's a set that's going to maintain its value. Just sell it later, get a little profit on it. You know, like that. That's how I think on sets like that. There's smaller ones where you're just like, yeah, it doesn't even matter. You're not. It's not going to be like a $800 set next month. But the first Lego, um, like Legend of Zelda set will always have some value and some hype in the community. Who's a Lord of the Rings fan? Guess a lot of us are. Maybe. Gotta go sleep. I'll see you later, Meshel. I just came out of Lego rehab and I'm back at it. Dang. Oh man. That's rough. Welcome to the party. Happens to the best of us. I put boom, boom. What pieces are they? 1x3. This guy's the GOAT. Oh, appreciate that, man. Oh, he's got. It's always crazy when people like will tell me they'll be like, "Oh, you're one of my favorite Lego YouTubers." I'm like, "Oh, over M&R, over Solid Brick Studios. I think I'm good, but like, man, thanks. Didn't know I was in that level." But yeah, I just kind of, I guess I underrate my fan base, and that's cool. Even though, yeah, like 25 people show up for my live streams, that's fine. You guys are still here. Solid Bricks isn't good in my opinion. Oof, not good at all. What's the beef with Solid Bricks? I think his videos are pretty high quality, man. I do think Ryan is a little bit better. Like has the best Lego Star Wars reviews in my opinion, Solid Bricks is still pretty good, and his bot and his what's it called? TOT argues too much. That's their thing, though. You know what I mean? They're fun because they argue so much. It was so funny when I joined their stream and watched just the chaos, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's just them, man. They enjoy the chaos." Sawbricks is good, yeah. Underrated channel. Appreciate that. Am I even really underrated anymore? Can people say that? Like 32,000 subscribers, 150 million channel views. Am I underrated at that point, or am I equally rated? And like, do people think I deserve like 200,000? I don't know. The goal is the 100,000. I really want that plaque. I'm not more negative and positive. I guess his best videos are the Ask Eminars, where I think he's a little more positive there. People say that I'm negative, like, because I do criticize Lego, but like when something like the AT-AT drops that I like, I'm gonna be like, bro, it's peak Mid Brick Studio. Dang, not the heat, gas fire flames. Bro got the aggression in his soul. Adrenaline in my soul. Anyone in here watch wrestling? Because I've been trying to talk to more people about that mask versus mask match. That was so fun. Are you gonna be joining Jedi Stone and holding? What the heck? Did Stone say that? I'm gonna have to text that, bro. Freaking crazy, man. I'm curious on if Bricks and Minifigs will have a stall at Brickworld Chicago. I'm debating on making a post telling, hey, Brickworld Chicago, you should like kick Bricks and Minifigs out. They shouldn't have a stall at Brickworld Chicago. Because to be fair, they just shouldn't. I think it's a bad idea. I think people are just going to steal from Bricks and Minifigures this year. That's my thought. I think people are just going to like. Because it used to be a thing where I'd be like, oh man, I feel bad. Like these stores are getting stolen from. But it's like, they're definitely going to get robbed. Like it's one of those things I'm just like, I think for their own safety and like their own business, just don't go to Chicago because it'd be way too easy for people to just take them. Did you see the Patreon CEO? That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. He told him to shove it. I was like, oh my God. That was like, that's the whole thing. He just said, and he's like, nope, take us to court. And I'm like, the CEO said that? He said, he put the foot down and said, no. That's so cool. Enough free sets for that they could do that. They could do that. I think Brickworld Chicago will be the first. Let me check. Let me go to the Brickworld Chicago website because they normally tell you which vendors are going to be there. Brickworld Chicago, because there's a chance that that what's it called is not going to be there. Oh nope, they're sponsored by Bricks and Minifigures Schaumburg. They're so going to be there. Gear sponsors, Bricks and Minifigures. Yep, Bricks and Minifigures will indeed be there. So, literally front page, Bricks and Minifigures. So, they will be there. I'm curious on how people are going to react to that. Supposedly, I heard, I don't know if you guys know Will Bricks. He's a nice dude. Not the biggest fan of his videos because I don't think his videos are the best quality, but he's a very nice guy. He said he was going to plan a Bricks and Minifigures protest while we were in Chicago, and I'm like, whoa, interesting. Welcome back, Marcos. The whole event may be boycotted because of that. I don't think the whole Bricks and Minifigure or Brickworld Chicago is going to be boycotted. It's like one of the most fun like community meetups of the year. Brick World Chicago. I met so many great people from Brick World Chicago, so I'm excited to go again, especially this year as a what's it called, a content creator. Like I'll finally be able to meet the what's it called? Um, I'll finally be able to meet the TOT boys in person because that's the next time they're all going to be in the same place at one time, and I'll be able to go out to dinner and stuff. Like that's good enough for me to want to go to Chicago to meet those guys in person, and like I'll be able to meet some of you guys and some fans and stuff, and it's just yeah, it's gonna be fun. And yeah, it seems like most YouTubers are anti bricks and minifigures. It's fun because everyone was saying like Ryan is for bricks and minifigures. Like yes, he did do sponsored stuff, but like, did you see his new video where he just completely like bashes them? It's kind of hard to be like, yep, that guy loves this brand and he loves what they're doing. Come on now, come on. It just, that video he put up with like all the information and stuff and like that was a very good Ryan video. That was a great video. Good research and stuff done. Freaking looking at all the sets from pictures of inside the store. Would not surprise me if TOT boys skipped out on it because they've been very vocal against bricks and minifigs. Um so but that's just the thing. The the company Bricks and Minifigures does sponsor the event, but like it's not a Bricks and Minifigures event. Oops, messed up. Put out 1x6 with a bunch of these plates underneath. Like they may go to Chicago, but not go to the actual event. That's possible. I'm going to the actual event. I do think people will be protesting the like bricks and minifigures, which I think will be very fun to see in person. At this point, I don't see it coming out on top. I think they're blowing too much money, and their PR is not doing good. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm doing this right. Very interesting build. I'm pretty sure this goes right up in the front. It's like a little piece in the tower. Ryan's video is great, very good. What set is this? Minas Tirith, the biggest Lord of the Rings set ever, and like the fifth biggest Lego set ever, something like that. Very cool build. Very crazy build. All they have to do is give me money. Yeah. At this point, they're not gonna give the sets back because we all know, like deep down, they just don't have them. You know what I mean? Oh, wow, put it on the wrong way. Hold on. Oh, one more stuff. Woo! Got it. What's the retail price? Went down since it's been released. This set was only released on the 1st, so 2 days ago, and its retail price is 650. So I don't see it going down anytime soon. But 650 USD. Lego should do Phineas and Ferb. I love how the Lego video now is just about every Lego video now is just about BAM. Man, I talked about the BAM drama because everyone asks me to. You know what I mean? Just because I'm a Lego YouTuber, everyone's like, "What's your opinion on it? Are you standing against them?" Yes, yes, but I just don't think there's really too much more I can say in specific. You know what I mean? Yeah, I completely disagree. Do you want me to just make 50 BAM videos just because it gets the views? No, like the other day and this morning, I want to talk about um I want to talk about the new Lego Batman game. I want to talk about the smart brick sets and how stupid it is that Pokemon is getting smart brick sets. That's the interesting stuff for me. But it's still, yeah, yeah. That's another interesting thing. Mandalorian Grogu flopping. The new Star Wars movie is failing. What? That's so rare. But the Lego set slap. And I love talking about that AT-AT. The INT4. Great build. But everyone wants to hear. What's your thought on the bricks and minifigs? I get it. It's like my friend, he messaged me. He's like, yo, that whole bricks and minifigure thing is crazy. And I'm like, dude, you never talk about Lego. He was like, I know, but it reached my space. And I'm like, your space? You love MAG? Mandalorian Grogu? Yeah, I liked it. I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's not the best movie ever, but it's one of the better Star Wars movies they've released in the last few years. Like, can you say that you like that less than Last Jedi? No. Also, what a cute little goblet of fire, little fire dish. Interested in Miss Tirith right now? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're building the Minas Tirith. Get that out. Get that out. We're almost done with just this section of the wall, which connects up like this. Crazy. Still got some more to do. Pin that shot. I could pin it. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Let me just move this back over there. This back over here, and pin it. I almost put you in timeout by accident because my thing froze. It'd been funny putting my own moderator in timeout. They need to make a fantastic new trilogy. I don't think it needs a new trilogy. I think Star Wars should just do solo movies on their own that work on their own that are good, interesting things. Like what are like Kenobi should have been a movie. Boba Fett should have been a movie. Like they had the plans. But Book of Boba Fett would have been better if they condensed and made a story that was only 2.5 hours instead of like 4 hours of slop TV. You know what I mean? It would have been better if it was shorter. And the Kenobi movie would have worked probably pretty good. And yeah, now Heir of the Empire is canceled as a movie when it should have probably been a movie. Like I wish they mentioned Thrawn being back in the galaxy, but no, they didn't. Obi-Wan was supposed to be a trilogy movies. What a terrible idea! Did not need a trilogy movies. We do not need all that. For buying the Last Jedi DVD. I gotta rewatch all the Star Wars movies. I want to do an official ranking of my all Star Wars movies now that there's a new one. And I'll do a new one in a year when Starfighter comes out. But yeah, what about Solo movie? That's the thing. I've only watched Solo once, which immediately puts it near the bottom of my list because I'm just like I never had the urge to rewatch it. You know what I mean? If the movie was great, I'd want to watch it in theaters over and over again. Which I went and saw. I'm also not even like the biggest hater. I enjoy Rise of Skywalker. I'm not the. I think it's better than the Last Jedi, but not by much. Yeah, I watched that movie once with my friends, once with my family, and we left it the first night thinking, "Oh, that wasn't too bad." And on the second watch, I went, "Okay, it wasn't the greatest." Yeah, I had a lot of hype right off the jump. It's like that wasn't bad. I was wrong. Empire Strikes Back and everything else. I don't have Empire Strikes Back as my top Star Wars movie. I hate to break it to you. The script makes no sense. Yeah, it's when yeah, because I didn't really notice it too much on my first watch. And on the second watch, some stuff I was like, what? How do we get here? But no, what movie was it? What were we talking about? Yeah. Should make a video on it for members and make it a long video. Biggest Star. God dang. Biggest Star Wars set from each movie sounds rough. I'd be broke. Think I should do more indoor sets. Yeah, Yeah, like the tainted hallway is like a fun set and stuff. Smart bricks are goaded. Goaded. I was about to say, like, are you on drugs? Put this man on a test right now. We need to see what's in his system. Don't let him drink water. Yeah, get this guy out of here. Bro was an inch away from getting banned. That's a lie. I don't care if you are lying. Get out. Yeah. Such a crazy take. Smart bricks are great. What about the Mandalorian and Grogu AT-AT? Great set, man. Great set. My friend saw your short about the smart brick lightsaber. Built it. Pretty cool. You dude, that was really cool. The lightsaber. That was one of the coolest things I've seen with smart bricks, if not the coolest thing I've seen with smart bricks. That short was a while back, I feel. Like right when smart bricks came out, which was March. Like I think a LAN member made that. And then immediately posted it before smart bricks were even officially out. And I'm just like, yeah, that makes a little more sense. What do you think about Sandcrawler? I like it. $200 is a bit much though. If there's like a good GWP, I'll get it. But most likely it will be like on sale is when I'll probably get that one. Okay, connecting these with the ball joint piece. Interesting. Gotcha. That goes there. Steps. Oh, drop the cabbage. Keep knocking over the wheelbarrow. And this slides. Yeah, thought so. Nice. Circle piece on the corner so the guy can stand on it. And now we are done with this section of the wall. So let's see what it looks like officially connected. Very nice. Very cool. So I guess it all connects. Wow, this thing's going to be freaking huge. Might be a little wider, a little further back than I thought. But that's still very nice. You ship me the Gandalf figure? No. I like the Gandalf figure. Let me make sure this is like out of frame, but still in frame. Only 19 people. Yeah, it's a little bit slower today. The other day we had like 70 or something, but I'm still happy with how people are showing up. Okay, a little bit to the side. Guys have the open place for me to continue building. And we are on to bag 9, and we're starting the other side of the wall. This whole first box is literally just this front of this thing. This set's freaking crazy, dude. It's actually insane. You know, Bounty Hunter Pursuit. Bounty Hunter Pursuit 6 is going to be exciting when it officially drops. Everybody's been waiting for that one, man. Is it a better building experience than Rivendell? They're both really fun so far, mind you. But I do think currently Rivendell is like my favorite building experience ever. A lot of people had issues with like the studs on the roof. I did not, because it was such a minuscule part of such a crazy fun build. Plus, they made it easy to line with like the bricks. Like you slide the brick down. But yeah, this thing is crazy. It's up there. It's up there. I think by the end of this will be one of my favorite sets I own. Because it is freaking massive and it is freaking cool. But yeah, once this stream is over, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go and finish the edit of the building or like having my subscribers build sets with only 30 pieces or whatever. 30,000 subscriber special. That video will be up later tonight. And it's back to playing some more Legacy in the Dark Knight. Unless my cousin can, what's it called? Gets me to play, what's it called? Is there 100 likes? Does this thing have 100 likes? There's no way. Why'd you time him out? I don't think you timed him out. I think he's going to time someone out. Are you going to buy the UCS Super Starter Shredder? Probably not, no. I don't have space for something like that. I had to really figure out space for something like this, and I wanted this way more than I wanted the other one. Yeah, I was about to say 17 likes. That sounds a lot more understandable for the fact we only have like 500 views in total. You timed out, Ben. Dang. Dang. I don't know what Ben said, but yeah, Goon muted him. It might have been something a little crazy. Or is it because he said that smart bricks were good, which still is crazy to say out loud. So honestly, maybe understandable. So appreciate it, man. And before we know it, we'll be at 33,000, literally a third of the way to the big 100, which is like my lifetime goal on YouTube. It's just crazy. It's like at this rate, it's like, oh yeah, you totally get it. Putting in the work. I just need my long forms to keep doing better. Keep doing better. Keep doing better. The most hated Lego figure, that might become my new top viewed long form, and I'm very happy and excited about that. That people like that video, and I'm just like, need to keep posting stuff like that. We've timed out people who've said stuff. Yeah, flat out serious. That's facts. Spider Noir like the first 2 episodes, and then my friends got bored. I don't really blame them. There was nothing really too special about those first 2 episodes that we saw. Wish it was a little more interesting than that, but wasn't really. How's the build going? Pretty good. Pretty good. My favorite Lego Speed Champion set is Lightning McQueen. I kind of prefer the DeLorean, but there's also some great Speed Champions. Lightning McQueen is pretty dang cool. Speed Champions just slap, man. Speed Champions is like top 5 Lego theme, maybe of all time. Like my number 1 is Star Wars, but like collectible minifigures, I think is the only other theme that is like near that level of what's it called? Bum, bum, bum. Near that level of the top there. Can you say no? I said if I'd say that, what was it? Who was it? If I said that word, what's his name said he would pay me, and I wouldn't do it without him here. Show the GWP, little grand, big grand. I really like this guy. The actual working function is so fun. Very nice GWP. And 2 exclusive orcs. Very cool, guys. Welcome back, Libby. I'd only buy for Cad Bane fig. Have you gotten any figs after Gandalf? Yes. 1 little soldier. Nothing too crazy on him. The print's really good, though. Can I unbend Ben? Yeah, just not do it. Get him back. And if he curses out Goon for it, we'll leave him, let him be. It's a freebie. Looks fire, but we should get actual sets than this. Except the GWP. That's facts. That's facts. It really should be its own set. Like the fact that that's exclusive to a GWP is rough. Should not be that way. Because it is way too cool to just be something that someone can't buy for $20, $30. You know what I mean? It'd be a great small set. That's why I bought this thing day one for sure, because I was guaranteed that cool little thing. And it's very cool getting GWPs, but when there literally is no play sets on shelves, it's like, really? The gang can't get that? It's like the Star Trek one. How the GWP is like so expensive on the aftermarket because it's just nowhere. One of these. Boom. No way, the real Mace Windu. Yeah, he was here the other day. Mace Windu. We get Darth Vader occasionally showing up. We got Ben Kenobi bricks in the chat as we speak. Wrong angle. Grabbing all the same side. Okay, this one. And then this goes there. Cool. The actor guide, so we'll get a new fig. That doesn't mean anything. We literally got a Princess Leia Smart figure this year, and Carrie Fisher died like 6 years ago. That means nothing. Just because an actor passed away does not mean the figures immediately. We're never going to get it. It's just does Lego want to do it? And to be fair, when it comes to stuff like Count Dooku hasn't really been in any like media since like Tales of the Jedi. So there'll be another Dooku eventually. Saruman, that's a little bit harder to say just because the fact that there's like no Lord of the Rings sets ever, but I can picture it. It can happen. It's possible. Where is that piece that I'm looking for? It's like the half slope. Yep, there. And a new General Grievous. General Grievous came out relatively recently, right? Grievous appeared in the 2020, which I don't think is too far back. That's retired like 2022. You could have gotten a Grievous literally 4 years ago. I don't think that's the most egregious. Dooku was more of a main villain than Grievous. And the fact that he has been gone for so long, that is crazy to me. But yeah, I agree. We should get them. Saruman's Tower is a no-brainer for Lord of the Rings sets. Yes. My vote is the next one should be Helm's Deep. I would love a Helm's Deep set. I think that would probably be cool. But Saruman's Tower is probably there, right there at the top of the list as well. Yeah, other than Helm's Deep. Yeah, see, you had it. You had it. The fact Minas Tirith was made, yeah, I'm just so excited for more of these. It's just really a case of like, oh my god, when the next Lord of the Rings set comes out, where am I gonna put it? But I'm figuring it out. I'll figure it out. Especially if Helm's Deep is a bit shorter, I can figure it out. Because yeah, I got sets I need to take apart and some I need to sell. And there's just Dooku got the cool lightsaber. Yeah, I think I only realized this recently that I do have every version of Count Dooku. I completely forgot I had the yellow skin version until I was digging through a bin and I'm like, oh, he's here. So I have 3 of him with his hilt. And I just never thought about the yellow skin version because I just didn't really care about yellow skin figures like that. I think we're going to get Mellow Shadow sets for season 2 or something. I hope so. I hope Lego is starting to realize that they messed up not doing it and that they're getting on it now, which, to be fair, if they're starting to do stuff for it now, they're going to be like a year out from when those sets actually drop. Yes, I totally see all Shadow Lord getting sets. I think it'd be crazy. It's just more of a matter of what figures, what characters from Mall Shadow Lord are going to get like variants. You know, I think the only one that's guaranteed as like a new character that we're going to get a figure of is going to be our girl. Um. God, why is her name just slipped me? I almost called her Talon. Her name, she's not Talon. She's not our Talon. It starts with a D. I'm not gonna read the chat. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm so stupid. Devin. Dang it, I had to read the chat. Devin. Yeah, because well, Devin's definitely gonna get a figure. Um, her master probably not, but I think they'll try to make sure the crow gets a figure. I think the best bet for a Maul Shadow Lord set would be the one on the train, where it's Maul, Devin, the officer's son, whose name I'm forgetting too. And I'm terrible with names. Once I get a Lego figure, I remember the characters' names. It's like a bad fact. Like, there's no way I would remember Poggle the Lesser if he didn't have a minifigure. Like, genuinely no way I'd remember that for a Star Wars name. Spoilers, bro. I want a Malgus 14 brother Maul. Devin Docu. A Malgus? What are you talking about, Malgus? Vader Devin. Docky fight. Yeah, Docky. Docky is one I hope we get a figure of. Also, Boots. Boots would be a cool one. Well, they call them two Boots, right? Good. Also, if you're saying spoilers for Maul Shadow Lord, the show that ended a month ago, you're late. You're late to the party. It's not like it came out right now. The show ended May 4th, and it's literally June 3rd. You had a month. Watch it, man. They're 20-minute episodes. That's not. I don't care about spoilers from All Shadow Lord anymore. You had your time. If you didn't watch it, you didn't want to see it. That's the answer to it. And if you did want to see it, and you're like, "Oh, I don't have Disney Plus," well, you could have pirated it. I don't support piracy. I got to put that out there. But like, come on, man, could have figured it out. The Crow should, yeah, like I said, the Crow should get a figure. I think the Crow would be one of the cooler All Shadow Lord figures we could get. I think his figure would be absolutely crazy cool. Lonely Mountain. Dogger, Lovely Mountain. Yeah, there's a lot. Which do you want most? It's got to be Helm's Deep. But yeah, there's some cool ones, man. Jarrett the Pole would be a good minifigure. I might custom them with real Lego printing. You can make a pretty good Jarrett the Pole because especially if they make a new version of Anakin in his Clone Wars gear, that would work very well for Jarrett the Pole, especially because you could get him cheaper now, considering there hasn't been a what's it called, or there's been a new Zeb, so Zeb heads could be probably easier to get. Most anticipated set currently probably that Bounty Hunter pursuit whenever it comes out, but from the stuff that's been revealed, the AT-AT, I'm gonna be getting the AT-AT day one, though. Well, most likely, um, kind of want to wait till there's like a good GWP or like 2 times VIP points or something. Because I think August 1st I'll be getting some Pokemon sets, so I could then get the free little Squirtle GWP. Because I do want that. But yeah, there's the AT&T is probably my answer. It's a very good set. Would you want a custom molded head for the Crow? Yeah, I think his figure could work. It's just a normal face underneath the head or the helmet. Unless they do something like they did for the Imperial Spy, where it's a neck attachment that goes up into the hood. I think that could work very well. And that would be very cool. But we'll see. I haven't thought about the Imperial Spy figure for a minute because he's not on my normal display. He's actually in my Tatooine, in my cantina and stuff. Oh, that is on wrong. Go up. Beautiful. Am I missing a piece? Oh, I did it again, dude. I freaking did it again. I literally messed this up last time when I was building. I didn't put the heart underneath. Or no, I did. Did I? Yeah, I messed up. Dang it, man. Time to 5 o'clock. That's late. What's late the most is my mom. She should have been home by now. She's a little surprising. So let's make sure I do this right. Yep, heart there, and then this piece there. Is that all I needed? Goes there, that goes there. That's open. That stud is open, right? Yep, everything's right. Now we just put these back on. My stupid self fixes what I have a problem. Happens to the best of us. Do you have the UCS Venator? No. My friend has complained about his UCS Venator enough for me to be like, I'm good. Like, he actually sold his because he was like, it's just the engine sags look ugly and stuff, and I'm like, kind of do. Like, every complaint he was pointing out was kind of valid, and I was just like, well, kind of hard to disagree with that. Plus, it's just a little too big. It wouldn't be the UCS set I would have gotten. If I was going to get any of them, it would have been the AT-AT. Which, honestly, I kind of regret not buying, just putting in the attic. You know what I mean? For when I eventually get my own house and can have put that on display. Now, if something that cool and crazy would have came out, I would have bought it and just left it, like, for when I eventually had the place for it. But I didn't have that the YouTube as an excuse. Master Windu. Yeah, Mace Windu responding sup Kenobi is very Samuel L. Jackson coded, but not really Mace Windu coded. Can't picture Mace Windu saying that to Kenobi. Sup Kenobi. It's very unmaster like. That would break me though. I would laugh so hard if all of a sudden one episode Mace was like, sup Kenobi. What are we doing? This is supposed to, yep, and then this goes out one more brick. This slides flat. Green piece there. 2 pieces there on the edge. Beautiful. Believe me, it sucks. Risk both of them. And Anakin married Senator O'Donnell? Oh, did he? Never heard about that. Some real drama in the Empire. I love the vids. Appreciate it, man. I can't believe this set is like 70 bags and we're only on bag 10. I'm gonna be building this for months. I'm so slow at building. It's against Jedi code. Okay. Well, Ben Kenobi, can you tell me about you and Satine then? From the House of Kryze on Mandalore? That's some separatist propaganda. Do I have a collection of sets? I have a lot of sets. I had someone comment about like it's the first time I've actually seen you build Lego, and I'm like, yeah, I talk about a lot of Lego, but it doesn't mean I don't have a collection. My collection's pretty dang cool. Oh, belt, sword. Who's a separatist? Favorite UCS that I like Django Slave One, but the AT-AT is probably the answer. AT-AT goes crazy. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Would you rather have every UCS set or every Star Wars minifigure? Every Star Wars minifigure by a long shot. I'm a minifigure guy. I love the fact that all my favorite characters can be in the same size and scale in every Star Wars minifigure. Like, to be fair, if we sold every Lego Star Wars minifigure, we can probably get all. Or like, if I sold all my duplicates, I would easily be able to get every UCS set. You know what I mean? I don't need two Malguses. I can sell one. You know, like that. That'd be my mindset there. But it'd easily be all the minifigures. What's your favorite build in your collection you have? Rivendell. That's why I was so excited. I was like, dude, Minas Tirith, like, if it's anything like Rivendell, it'll be great. And it's been great so far. I love the building of and the details on these. So I'm very happy that this set's living up to the expectations a little bit. I mean Obi-Wan, obviously. Valid. Do you expect the Lord of the Rings to make battle packs? No. Nope. I wouldn't expect it. God, I'd hope. That would be fun. Giving us cheap sets. But my friend said, like, I have some people who are kind of like on the insider knowledge. He's like, I wouldn't expect them to make any Lord of the Rings sets cheaper than the Sauron helmet. I think that's the cheapest they're gonna go. And I'm like, that sucks. Like, I wish that wasn't the case, but there it is. Oh, I have this whole thing flipped around. Battlefield 2, not when you. Oh yeah. Well, he's in the original Battlefront 2. So he's in one Battlefront 2. So you have to specify the new Battlefront 2 or else you're wrong. Because he can come back with the fact that he was. Just not the new one. Oh, I have Cody's helmet. Tony's helmet is cool. I have all the Star Wars helmets, so I'm going to get the A2AT Remnant helmet. Because it's cool set. It's just, dang. Like, we thought they were dead, and then they just all of a sudden appear with another helmet. I'm just like, cool. Would have loved if it was a $70 playset, though. Would have preferred that. Ooh, let's see how much I messed up the stream camera by tapping it with my foot. Nope, that is still very good angle. Even though my face is like shadowy. Why is there is 8 lights in this room, all blasting, and yet I'm still in the shadows. What is happening? What's happening? I don't get it. Do you have light add-ons for those helmets? No. I didn't really know there was light up add-ons for the helmets. I saw some light kits, but I didn't know there was light kits for the helmets in specific. God, I love building Lego, man. I still can't believe I can say that this is my job. Life is so freaking fun. I love you guys. It's crazy. Hey, Sauron. Yeah. Sauron with the light would be a really cool set. Or a really cool thing. I'll have to check that out. It'd probably be one of the cooler light kits they got. There's 2 Mace Windows? Is there 2 Mace Windows? Wouldn't be too surprised. Someone quick. Become a second Ben Kenobi. Absolutely steal this man's spotlight. 1x6. 1x6. 1x2. Facing the brick outward. Boom. They should have made the Siren helmet speckled silver. Yeah, they should have. Should have. Would have been cool. But that nonsensical video I saw, I really love Lego CPA, dude. He's such a cool guy in person. But man, that was the corniest video ever when he got Lane sent him the set and he painted it with the Sharpie. Oh, I hear the garage door. Someone's home. So, it's about time. Yeah, I'll let them come in and I'm going to go talk to them for a minute. Say, well, how's it been? How's the day? We should low-key send calls on them. Would you ever do a room tour? Have you already done it? Yes. If you go to my channel, my 20,000 subscriber special, which wasn't too long ago, was my collection tour. And so everything, it's 25, 30 minutes of me just showing off my Legos. So if you want to go learn and see that, you can do it. But yeah, it's all the way there, and it hasn't changed much. Like, this is probably the biggest addition that you'll see in a while that you're seeing it being built. So it's not really going to surprise anybody that, oh, in a couple weeks I would add it. Would it be worth a whole new video? No, it wouldn't. It's definitely cool. Oh wow, there's a printing error on my instruction manual. Because, like, you know, they normally highlight the pieces you use in red lines. They just completely like missed the cut in the corner. Is there 3 Mace Windows? Yeah, there's buff weight Mace Windu and the real Mace Windu. There's definitely 2, but there's not 3. I don't know where the third one is. The busts are corny looking. I like the way the Venom one looks. The Venom one's the first one I liked. Have you seen new Pokemon sets? They're like 12. Garchomp looks good to me. Yes. The Garchomp and Umbreon is one of the ones I'm going to be picking up. I very much like that set. Very good set. Very good. Very good. Boom. We need 3 Ben Kenobis. Hey, I wouldn't mind. There'd be 3 more people in the stream. Yay. Alright, building something new that I haven't built before because it's 2 bricks wide. Looks like I used the little statue guy. Oh, yep. I didn't miss anything. Do you have Sauron? No, I do not. I can send you mine for less money than it is because I don't need mine anymore. Yeah. You could, like, do one of those, like, private eBay listings or something. But yeah, I'm not. I would get it. It's just, yeah. Of course, I want the figure, though. I don't want just the helmet. Like, what's the point in getting that set if you're not getting the really cool figure as well? That's cheap because of the set. I think it'll go on sale relatively soon-ish, maybe. Maybe when August 1st comes out, you'll see your first rollback or something on the Saruman helmet. Maybe $10 or $30 because of the actual is 43. The Saruman helmet's actually way more than that, right? Isn't it like 60, 70? I gotta look around what people are selling that set for. Boom, boom. Put them on a little 1x1 stud. God, I hate that the what's it called keeps turning off. Everybody spam the heart emojis. I see all of them. Interesting little build. And then this faces outward. Interesting. I technically do not know what we're building right now. Oh. It's like another statue, which I built one of them on one side of the castle somewhere. No, I built the little people on the door. Oh, look. Okay. Yeah, but like as you were saying or whatever, like I wouldn't want to scam you. You're like, I don't need my Saruman anymore. That set just came out, and you're like, I'm gonna sell it for $15. Seems a little low. Feel you can get more than that, and I'd recommend you not to sell it to me if you can get more than that. You know what I mean? Like, get your money. Yeah, so there's a couple places like that where people talk to me, and I'm just like, yeah, there's no way I would buy, or I would buy that for more than some people could get it on like eBay or something. I also bought a really stupid Star Wars thing on eBay today. I bought a Phantom Menace 1999 Jar Jar Binks automatic Pez dispenser. Because I eat Pez like as a little snack. It's like the one candy I kind of got open in my room. Um, it's a Pez dispenser where you click the button and it puts the thing on Jar Jar's tongue and he like grabs it and gives it out to you. It's one of the stupidest like most 1999 like Star Wars merch thing because they were merchandising everything during the Phantom Menace. It's so funny and I bought it because I'm like, dude, that's gonna be on my desk. It's so stupid. I love it. I want to see it once I get it. Once I get it in the mail, I'll show it on stream. Just remind me like next time I'm doing a stream and you're here, because it says it's gonna come like the 9th to the 12th or something. So pretty soon. Um, so remind me in like a week. What are we building? We are building the biggest Lord of the Rings set ever, Minas Tirith, 8,200 pieces, and we are barely even like 1/3 of the way there, and this thing's already insane. No, the Jar Jar tongue popsicle is ridiculous, dude. I cannot find the Jar Jar tongue lollipop anywhere. I want to get one, not one with the actual candy in it, but just the like thing where you click it and the mouth opens and you like. I've seen people make their own custom candy and put it in there, and I'm like, dude, I just want one. It's so stupid. Looks like I rolled in that one. What does that mean? Oh, how you doing, Bricka? No, not yet. To be fair, this whole set is printed. There's nothing that's not printed. Everything is official, like printed pieces in this. So I haven't seen anything, not yet, but there's a chance, very much a chance. Do 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 do. Do you think Lego would ever run out of ideas to make UCS sets? No, because they've already gone through and made new ones. And if they ever ran out of ideas, then that's when they officially sit there and do Malevolence or I don't know, something else. Like there's cool Star Wars ships and stuff that they just have not done yet. Oh, yeah. I want one. I do a great Jar Jar impression. Oh God. Do you have the Lego Titanic? Everyone asks me that. I wonder why the Titanic's so popular. I do not. I do not. But I do love the Titanic set. Just not one really got the space for like that. I'd love to have the Titanic though. It's a really sick set. Oh God damn it! I put it on the wrong side again. That's how it's supposed to be. A little sword holder. I changed my name. Finally figured out. Bad at the game. The thing that sucks is when you change your name and stuff. Like you see how the real Mace Windu actually has the at real Mace Windu. Yours added like the X3M, and I hated that. Like if I type, you'll see that it's just at Andrew Collects. So that's cool, but yeah, it's a little difficult to be like, oh, it's what's going. How are you really doing? Be honest. I'm doing great. Dude, I had literally the best day ever on YouTube 2 days ago. I had 1.25 million views. Like, and the day before that was 1.5 million views. Like, unbelievable. We're doing freaking fantastic. Like, you guys are making my life dreams. The only thing that sucks is I still work a day job that I'm like, I gotta start getting less hours at because what am I doing spending all that time at this place that I'm literally making less money at than I do here? Do you think Palpatine should have returned? No. If they did, it should have been Force Awakens, and they should have taken him out immediately and made Kylo Ren the big bad. That was like the coolest thing they did with Snoke. Take him out immediately and make Kylo. They should have stuck with it. Make Kylo the big bad. That guy threw me out the window. That's so funny. My son was like, "No, he should never return. That dude's garbage." Chucked me out the freaking window at the Senate. Do you blame Palpatine for throwing you out the window more, or do you blame Anakin? I feel you should blame Anakin more for that. You would have won if Anakin didn't show up, which is crazy. Mace is him for actually. I think genuinely Mace would have won that duel. It's just perfect timing on Anakin. Oh, I'm building stairs right now. Okay. Interesting. How much do you make from shorts? I heard it was cents per preview. It's cents per thousand. I make about like 30 cents per thousand views, or a little less than that, depending. But short views are very easy to get. Like I said, just do the math. If it's 20 cents per thousand view, but I got what the other day 1.5 million, it adds up, you know? That's just the YouTube way. Long forms are very good. That's why I need to keep pushing the long forms. Did it again? Yeah, Mihawk better. See, look at that. Look at that, Libby. Like, that's a very clean at and name. Uses in big doo doo. Yep. Shout out Jar Jar Binks. And Goofy, yeah, dude. Gotta straighten this out a little bit. Boom. He is a Sith. So how many of y'all mess with the idea that Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord? I know a lot of people that like that idea. Just ordered my Minas Tirith, but they somehow managed to double charge me. Yeah, I bought mine in person, so I didn't really have to deal with the online stuff. Hope it doesn't steal all your money, and hope you still can get your set and GWP and stuff. Yo, dude, how many pieces this set? And how much will it be when it releases? It released on the 1st. It's been out for 2 days, 3 days. It's 8,200, and what's the box say? 78 pieces. So 8,278 pieces, and it's $650 USD. I don't know what it is in other countries, but yeah, it's a crazy set. Absolutely madness. Very exciting set, though. So rare to get a set so big that you're just going to be building for weeks. What page are you on? 171. And we're only this and this. There's so much more to this, dude. Absolutely legendary set. Absolutely legendary. Throne room looks insane. Dude, it does. It looks so cool. There might be a time where I take off this front wall and display it outward so people can see the throne room on the inside. Speak English? What if Anakin did not become Vader? I don't think Palpatine would have won, man. He needed Vader. Do you think you prefer this or Rivendell? It's kind of hard to for me to say I don't prefer Rivendell because for me to prefer this to Rivendell, it would be very difficult because Rivendell is literally my favorite set of all time. This is really cool so far, but we'll see once it's all said and done because this could beat it. There's a chance. I've been very pleased. This is so far a 10 out of 10 set. fantastic. But is it going to be the 11? Is it going to be the 12 out of 10? You know what I mean? The rare get over that little hump and be actually perfect. Mm. There's a chance. All right, I'll throw in my cup, my can, and I'm gonna say hi to the person who just came in because I saw someone already down. Let's see, I don't know if I'll be back in a minute. One thing. Secondly, I didn't see it. Fine. And Steve, yeah, and well, it's even more they were going on. Well, one will actually have the entrance. Wow. So that was a big problem. The other ones were on the line and they're all one goal is completely like nothing. But actually, I should have tried to open them. Yeah, literally not. What's the plan for dinner? Are you gonna? You're not doing a crash. Are you smoking? Wednesday? You know. Good idea. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry. Yep. My mom was home from work, so I went to say hi. I was tripping over my big ass box. Oh, I see a lot of people, a lot of texts. Force was weaker. No, I'm stronger with the Force. Prime Vader. It's young. Oh my god, the young Lin Slayer sounds wrong when you put it that way. All right, back to the build. Boom. 1x3 stud. 1x6. Very similar build to the other side though. Should I get a Somerset between? What should I get for a Somerset between 200 and 300? Hmm. Me personally, as a big One Piece fan, I think the best sets would be the One Piece ones. The Marine ship is going to be So good at like, what is it, 180, 170? Great set. Phenomenal. That'd be my pick. But if you're on the Star Wars end, that AT-AT is so cool. That AT-AT is going to be a great set. But what else would be pretty good? Because if you're going between 200 and 300, you got a little bit more to spare. If you don't got a V19 Torrent, V19 should be on your list. But you're saying summer sets specifically? I don't know if there's anything else Star Wars that would fit that like price point. Like to go in between that. God, I'm now like thinking about how much Star Wars like Lego sets are coming out August 1st, and I'm like, I'm gonna be blowing a bag at the Lego store. Oh my god. P19 for 51s to 65. I saw one place have them. It was like something toys. Like there was a random toy store that had it for like 48. And I was like, 48 for the V19 is pretty dang good. But yeah, the AT-AT for Star Wars. I think the AT-AT is better than the Sandcrawler. I think most people would prefer the AT-AT to the Sandcrawler. I'm thinking T-Rex skeleton or TIE Interceptor. Do you have the UCS Django Starfighter? Because I prefer both of those too, or that to both of those. Yeah, UCS Django Starship is legit peak. So how you doing, Nicholas? What other says? Laggy. Let's see. Is my screen? I think mine's working fine. Oh, yours is lagging. Boop 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 boop. Wonder if it's a YouTube thing because it's literally saying on my end it's like perfect. Because I have like on YouTube Studios, it tells you how your like bandwidth and stuff is going, and it literally has a big green excellent next to it. So I don't know, might be just certain people's ends. I'm trusting what YouTube's saying, unless YouTube's lying to me, which they don't do too often. They did lie to me 2 months ago about how much money I was making. I made less than the estimate said. I was like, you animals. And then I actually, this month, I was like, oh, I'm not going to get what the estimates say. And then I got what the estimate said. And I was like, oh, okay. Thank you, YouTube. Boom, boom, boom. Gold medal. It's better. Love all the goofy emojis. Come on, clicking. It's easier when they're connected. I am starting to like this little design that they have for the like these spikes up on the top. Built them so many times, man. Oh, did I mess up? Because I'm supposed to have one more of those white pieces, and I am not seeing them. Well, there's an extra in this little thing over here, so I'll take that. What bag was I on? 10? Did I leave a little stud in one of the bags? No. I wonder if in the next bag we're going to figure somehow get an extra set. Could I have it? I don't really get extra sets, man. I'm not. What people don't understand is I'm not one of the Lego YouTubers who are sponsored by Lego. I don't get free Lego sent to me. Other than that one time that Juicy Shadow sent me a box of sets that he didn't want anymore. Did get free sets then. Very thankful for her. But yeah, I'm not. I don't get stuff like that. Oh, am I an idiot? Yes, I am. I gotta take this whole thing off. Good God. The spam is crazy. Gotta get this brick off. I messed up. If you see right here, these pieces on this little display are not supposed to be gray. They are supposed to be white. No! Don't break. Dang it, man. Why did nobody tell me? Why are you guys not paying attention to my build more than me? YouTube gives people so many options for freaky emojis. Okay, so this goes back on here, and then this goes on top of that. Then this goes here for the stairs. This goes there, facing that way, right? Yep. Nope. That way. And this sits on top of that. This whole thing sits on top of that. Like this. Boom, we're back in business. See, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Now, I can finally build what I was meant to build. At least I didn't have to go too far back. I've seen some where you mess up one piece and you gotta go back dang near the whole freaking set. How you doing, Caden? Welcome in, welcome in. Boom, click that in, clack, bang, boom. Ow! And the same thing on the other side, right? Yep. Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd I put it? Where did it go? Got the big YouTube logo. Used to having to meet as well, building bar dirt. Yeah. Well, it's easy because, well, for me, I messed up because I kind of mistook a gray as a white in the instructions. So, that makes sense how I messed that up. But it was a pretty easy fix. Pretty easy fix. So nice. Bum, bum, bum. And that goes on the corner. Hold it together. Now we are on to bag 11. How long have we been streaming this? Been streaming this one stream for particular for an hour and a half. I think I'll do bag 11 and we'll call it a night today. Messed up at the very bottom when I was building the eye. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, there's a little that's rough. Oh, and it's a big bag to end it tonight, so that makes sense. Good choice. Oh, I gotta build another one with the exact same plant. Cool. Sure, all the pieces are out. Bag 11 hit the ground. Okay. Flipping around, and we're building this part. How's the build so far? Very fun. Very fun. Is it better than Rivendell? Probably not, but it's close. It's one of the more fun builds I've had so far, and we're still so early on. That's like the coolest part about these huge sets. You build them forever. I don't know how people can just sit there and just build these giant sets. Oh, there he is. I'm back. A long drive ahead of me, so stay as long as you can. I literally just said I will end it after this bag. I might do one more bag. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Dang. Oh, because I was like, literally, we've been building for 2 hours. I appreciate it as always, Juicy. I'll make sure I keep you company for a bit because this thing's sick so far. This thing's sick. Where's the bricks? I do need a fan, man. It's getting a little hot in here. Might keep that door open, but then again, people might talk and you might hear it. What's the temperature outside? Is this thing of the weather on the computer? Let's just Google weather. Like, would it be good to open the door? Oh, no stress, brother. Stay as long as you can. Why is it in... Where does it think I am? Northern Ireland. Is this thing on a VPN? Is that why it's so slow? There's no way this is on a VPN. Oh, no, okay. 82 degrees outside. No wonder I'm freaking hot. 83 degrees. Come on now. All right, back to the build. I might, you know what? Because you did it or whatever, I'm wondering how much does this bag end, and you see the end of this part of the front wall. Because I might just go to the end of the front wall so I can finish instruction manual 1. It looks like you end the front wall here. Might just go to the end of instruction. We'll see. Because my dad, let's see. Also, let's see what time the NBA finals start. It starts at 8:30 p.m. So it's late tonight. But I still have to edit a video. I donate money to Andrew, so I'll stay streaming and building more. Yeah, he does that. But yeah, it's very fun. I'm so broke I can't. It happens. You don't need to donate money. Juicy's just he realizes he can hold me hostage if he donates money, so he gets what he wants. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, we appreciate it, man. Yeah, I think I don't know if I mentioned it, but because of the donations on the first Minas Tirith stream, that was literally my top day on YouTube ever. Because the views were up as well. So very cool. Looked up, it's 98 degrees here in Texas. Ugh. So gross. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll always give appreciation to people who send me the donos and stuff, but it's never necessary. I still find it funny because like Boone is here all the time, and like I have a brick on the wall saying that he did donate, but I don't remember him ever donating. Because he's like, nope, I don't got the money to donate. If he donated once, it's crazy, but I appreciate him for it. But I think it was the jewels he said he got for free. I don't even know. Like, dude, people Spurs in 6, Spurs in 5. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Will they go all the way to Game 7 for the finals this year? I have no idea. There's a chance. But I'm excited to watch it tonight. It's always fun when it's the NBA finals and we're getting into that season. Spurs in 4. I would not expect 4, man. It would be funny because Wembanyama's on the Spurs, right? Am I misremembering? Mind you, I'm still new to the sport, but that man's been putting up the work. It could. I think the Spurs might win overall, but I wouldn't say in 4. I think the Knicks will at least put up a little bit of fight. A blowout in the finals would be really funny, though. New York would burn down. You got lost. The Zoro and Star Wars. I could bring Zoro in to learn the rings, go grab his figure from the other room, and like keep him around here. Make him get lost in Lord of the Rings. That would be a funny meme, just to have Zoro on like every set I have, just because he got lost. Because I definitely have an extra Zoro figure that's not sitting anywhere. Kenobi, you trying to become a Padawan again? Yeah, isn't that the lineage though? Like you're the Padawan of his Padawan, like Kenobi and is the Padawan of Qui-Gon, and Qui-Gon's the Padawan of Mace. Am I thinking that right? Because there's a lineage there, right? Because it's let's go from all the way from the bottom. Sabine, Ahsoka, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu, Count Dooku, or oh no, Qui-Gon, Count Dooku, Mace Windu, Yoda, or Mace Windu isn't in there at all. No, Mace Windu trained under Yoda though, right? Him and Dooku were both Padawans of Yoda. Or am I misremembering? That's so funny that that's the line though. Dooku Yoda. Okay. And was Mace was Mace Dooku's Padawan, or was it just Qui-Gon as Dooku's Padawan? Yep. Okay. So Mace is not in there at all. Mace is not in there at all. Mace is not in that direct line. Gotcha. What's your memory What's your memory involving Lego building with grandparents or your first set? My first like interaction with Lego was one of my cousins, and it wasn't exactly Lego; it was Mega Blocks. My cousin was building this gigantic boat out of Mega Blocks, and when I went over to his house one time, and I really liked it, and I had a lot of fun that one time at his house, and then immediately after that point, he went to the military. I think it might have been the party for him going to the military. So I'm 4 years old, and my parents they just give me the big bucket of Mega Blocks. But because my mom thought, no, they're just Lego, right? Not knowing that Mega Bloks is like a brand or anything, I got like 2 or 3 Lego sets for that Christmas, and I adored them. The first ones, like I said, were like a Jack Stone set, and then the other one was the Anakin Interceptor, and then I just became obsessed since then. But it was funny because in my bins and stuff, when I did all the organizing, I took out all the Mega Blocks. I'm like, get rid of this. And I had a big bin of Mega Blocks afterward. Might give them away because I don't like there's a color difference. Like supposedly they stretch out the bricks. They're compatible but not perfect. Um, and some Mega Blocks are like rounded. I do not like that. So yeah, I took out all the Mega Blocks. I just actually found one in my 2x4 bin lately, or my gray brick bin. Gotta go. It's midnight. Well, appreciate you staying so long. But yeah, it was very much. Ooh, 10 gifted members. Felicia Hardy. We got Black Cat herself getting gifted members. That's crazy. Bigfoot the myth. Nice. No goon though. No goon. Should have expected that by now. Yeah, I gotta do another members only video soon. I really I've been slacking a little bit on that front. Yeah, I just need to I gotta ask my boss, like when I see him tomorrow, just make me 3 days a week. Because like Tuesday wiped me out from working my day job and I ended up falling asleep. And I should have streamed yesterday, but I didn't. And I'm like, God dang it, man. Like why? Like I'm sitting there putting so much effort into a job that I don't need, to be honest. No, my membership ends soon. Dang. Hey, maybe when the membership ends. So the way the gifted memberships go is it just goes to random people. So, but hey, maybe you'll get once your thing ends. I've had like 6 to 8 people that have had memberships end that then get another membership gifted. But yeah, Libby, when does your membership end soon? Because I'll try to make the next video before then, depending on how soon it is. So I'll make one more members only video before your thing is up. Yeah. If it's like 2 days, I don't know if I can guarantee that, but if it's like a week, 4 days, I can figure something out. I'll get something out for the members. You need to compile all your ranking sets videos into one big one. I will eventually. I did do the sets video probably. The bigger one that'll be more impressive to me is the grading every minifigures. Grading every Lego Star Wars minifigure would be unreal when that does 4 days. Okay, I'll try to get you. I'll try to get you one in 4 days. 4 days. That gives me a weekend. To be fair, my sister's graduation party is on Sunday, and I also work my day job. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I have an idea. I should finally make the Clone Wars video I was talking about of ranking season 1 episodes. I could also do another grading like every Lego Star Wars minifigure, but like a different franchise that's not the Star Wars one, because people did like the Batman one. Please don't worry. Can you send me this after done building? What are you? No, I bought this for myself. Yeah, I don't really believe in giveaways because a giveaway is the best way to get people to subscribe and not stick around. They're just like, ooh, there's a chance of me getting free stuff. Yeah. Okay, yeah. See you later. Glad you stopped by for as long as you did. It's just hot in this room. Yeah, I think I'm gonna open the door. Let some air flow in here. Kind of need it. Try not to step on a plant that's to the side of this desk. Ugh. Give you 10K new subs. I think I'll get that anyway. Don't need to sound what's the word for it? Been sub for 2 years. I don't know about that one. Do you have your subscriber public or whatever? Because I think you can normally click on someone's channel on YouTube and see channel activity. It says you've only been on YouTube for 1 year, man. How could you be subscribed 2 years when the channel's only a year old? I'm just getting on you. Could have subbed with another channel, which is always a chance. How you doing, gaming duo? Welcome to the party. We're on bag, what, 11? Yeah, 11. Still such a ways to go. That's just so fun. I wonder where my friend is on Rivendell, because he doesn't have doesn't stream it or anything. He just works his day job, and I'm like, I wonder how far this man got into Rivendell. There's a chance he's absolutely killing it. Been sub for 6 months. Okay, I believe that. I believe the 6 months. I've only been making my channel's been around for like 2-something years, and I posted a couple of those shorts really early on of like my top 50 minifigures, which I never finished because I realized I'm like, it's not that good. My Lego collection is sad. Hey man, like that it happens. Yeah, there was that time where I was like, my Lego collection blows as a kid, but then started getting my own job, and then the pandemic hit, and I just started blowing so much money on Lego, and then my collection became absolutely peak. My parents were getting on me because it was like almost every day a package would come in the mail with my name on it from buying Lego figures and stuff. So it's a lot of fun. It's because I'm a teen, don't have a job. Yeah, that happens. That's like the worst time to be a Lego fan because you're too old to be asking your parents to, hey, can you buy me this Lego set, but you're too young to buy it on your own. That was how I was. I did get some Lego sets here and there for Christmas and things because my parents still knew I enjoyed building them. Um, like one of the big ones that got me back into Legos when they gave me the Rogue One. The Rogue One, what's it called? Uh, Y Wing. That's so sick. And I did convince my parents because I like it's one of those things that like when you ask once in a while, for something, they were just like okay with it. When Darth Revan came out as a poly bag, I told my mom, please, can we go to the Lego store and can you get me like this set or whatever? And I got like the Imperial hover tank from Rogue One and got a Darth Revan with it. That was a very dope childhood moment. It was fun because my brother got a like a little like microfighter and got a what's it called with it, a Darth Revan with it. So they gave two of them. That's craziness. Still can't believe they gave us two Darth Revans. It's like how I got two Shadow Arf Troopers. Another off live streams. You made $100. Yeah, from you. Yeah, it's crazy. I really appreciate it, man. I have this. What was it? The Minas Tirith. The first live stream of that was the biggest live stream I've ever done alone. The Death Star stream, like where I did like most of it in one day, that one was a bit longer with my friends. But the the Minas Tirith, I went for like 5+ hours that one day, just going crazy. I was on that. Getting 200. That's why I'm getting. Oh, yep. Because you're doing the mowing the lawn. That makes sense. I talk about my spare parts, Mary's request. Yes. Okay, that was you. That was you. Yep. I remember that. Did you ever fix that? Did you work toward fixing the spare parts Razor Crest? Because hope you did. Does seem like a hassle, no matter how you look at it, fixing it. How long it did take you to build the Death Star? So I had on the first day I built the Death Star for 6 or so hours. I had two friends helping me. One part did the bottom, one part I did the middle, and then one part did the thing. But then after they left, I still had so much of the Death Star to build. So I ended up building 11 hours afterward by myself. So 18 hours with the first like 6 being with help. I do kind of regret that a little bit because I do wish I was able to build the whole thing myself, but it's not the biggest deal. Because I'd never go out of my way to take apart the whole Death Star and build it again. Have all those pieces just sitting around, but like there is a temptation to do that. Not anytime soon. So I just cleaned up. Copy and Minister just shipped out today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm so happy I did the sign up thing where I got like didn't have to worry about waiting in line, hoping I got it. I was guaranteed it from the moment I stepped into the Lego store. That's really cool. Plus, I got the free little siege tower, which I don't know if you've seen it, but they printed the restrictions on like a normal thing. Yeah. Bill, we didn't. It's funny because it's like you build the siege tower as it is, and then they gave you like a ton of parts where you can just build and add onto it. And I added a bit onto it. I added mostly the cool pieces on to keep. But I'm definitely gonna rebuild the siege tower for sometime soon-ish. Try and build the UCS Death Star as spare parts. Oof. That's rough. That's hard. That's cool though. But that's gonna be way more difficult than the Razor Crest. Boom, boom, and then this sits right there. Around. Now I fill up the top. I feel like I built this side way faster than the other, just because of the way like, oh, I've already done this before, right? Is that the the idea of like how it made sense to build so fast. Get the Death Star done in 3 days, plus I illuminated afterwards. Dude, I'm tempted to. There's one place that had. I need to see because there was a company that wanted to sponsor me for like the lights, like the light up things. And low key, if they gave me the Death Star light up kit, I would probably accept that sponsorship video because that lighting up the Death Star that way would be so cool. I just need to see if that company that messaged me had a Death Star light kit because that would be the one I would ask for. Crapped on my OG orcs. So I'm finna make a battle on my table. Oof, that's cool. Must be hard to get a bunch of the OG orcs just because of the color or whatever. Or the fact that they break, because they're the old brown. Ugh. This is interesting. This is new. I haven't built this part before. If you ever get a sponsorship and you get a code, make sure to give it to me. Yeah, I think for the Shrek CMF, I will talk to Minifigures Plus because I think they will give me a code if I just ask. Because I already did a Minifigures Plus video without them advertising. But yeah, I definitely would advertise and tell people to get it how I got it because the Shrek CMF is a CMF you want to get the full sets of and get it easy because getting Shrek with just because Shrek CMF itself, um, the comes with the donkey as like an accessory, and Shrek and donkey will be impossible to find in stores. There's no way around it. It will be so freaking difficult to find in stores. So I'm like, I better get that and get the whole series for the Shrek CMF. Because if I don't, I will regret it. And because I know if I find Shrek in public, I'm buying as many Shreks as I can because that's a figure that's going to be huge in a couple of years. I have 10 Darth Ravens. I'm going to sell 8 of them soon, 5 or 6. Why do you have so many? At your age? You said you were young. It's crazy. Yeah. Sell at least a couple of them and make some money. You can probably buy the Death Star you wanted, your Rivendell you wanted, with just Darth Revan money. I'm just saying. All right. Oh, I missed 2 little slow pieces. Where do these go? Oh, they slide underneath here. Boom. Got to take these off first. Is that the same company you did last time? You got the old CM? Yes, it's the same company that I got the CMFs from and managed to get like a sealed case that came with a Lloyd and or whatever. That's the best place to guarantee you get the full one. And if you use like people's discount codes, it's normally cheaper than the retail of all 12 figures. So if you like even most of them, it's and especially when it's a series that gonna be hard, like the Spider-Man ones, or I'm like, I don't even know. I haven't seen many in public in person. It worked out in the long run. So let's see. Instruction number 12. Okay. And I think once I finish bag 12, this will be the end of, let's see, what's the beginning of this book? Okay, beginning of this book is the base. Okay. All right. See the vision. I think I'll definitely build bag 12 and then call it a day because I've been building for the very least 2.5 hours plus 3. in a sealed starter spur. 2011. Man, why are you talking? Why not? Very white. I have 110 OG Urks. Oh my god. Bro got the army that everybody's wanting. Might have to get you to buy me the CMS and mail them to me. Because they won't ship to Canada. Especially for the Shrek line. Yeah. Well, we can figure it out. I don't know how much would it cost to ship? Because I'm thinking about the tariffs or whatever. Like, would it really be worth it with all the tariffs and stuff? Like, how much would the tariffs cost on like $70 and stuff? Me too. They don't ship in the USA. How many bags left? I could not tell you. I don't know how many bags are in the set, but I'm on bag 12, and I think there's around 60 to 70. So a lot, very much a lot. But yeah, we can figure out the getting you the Shrek CMF once that comes around, because that's like September, October. So we have a little bit of a distance before that officially comes out. Building another one of the knights. They're very cool figures. Catch them. I really like the shields on these knights. Is this the same face as the other one? Generic face, man. Different helmet though. Oh nope, same helmet. Same helmet. I'll give him the other side. This one get a sword. Nope, they both get spears. So nothing new, but he still is a very cool city knight. Whatever the cost is, I'll cover it. Never have to stress. That's true. I'm just wondering if it's worth it for you. If it's worth it for you, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like that's no fear if you want to do it that way. It's just yeah. Sometimes I'm like, do you stock up often at your everything lean downward? Hold on, let me see what it looks like on my end. Okay, I need to adjust the camera a little bit. Push it back a little, just a tad. Because my head's getting cut off. Yeah. I like how grunge just up in the front, up in the fray. I think my dad's home too. Shut the door. Yeah. So yeah, after this bag, I'll call it a day for the stream. Because I still got to edit the video. Make 2 more shorts for today. We got plans, man. We got things to do. Yeah, I also killed myself at the gym today. I don't know the last time I sweat that hard. Maybe it's just because I haven't gone to the gym and like worked really crazily hard in a while. Um, yeah, I went crazy. It was abs day. And then I did the stairs at the end of it and kicked myself down with that. You got to do the stairs if you don't. Like stairs, especially at like a high pace. That's better than any mile run could do you. Oop, I just closed out my, what's it called? Whatever. How much do you think Malik is going to be once the set retires? Did this set not retire? I thought it did. I thought Malik's set retired. I'm building the Pirates of the Caribbean Black Pearl home right now. Ooh, that's a cool one. That's a set I might get and just keep in the box for when I eventually get the place to store it. Because that set is freaking sick. Yeah, there's certain sets like that that I'm like, at this point in my life, I'm like, might as well buy them and keep them on sealed. Because some sets like that are like, of course, it'll be worth more when it's retired. I can just sell it if I really can't find a place for it eventually. Because that set's freaking crazy. Right, and this goes to the right, little weapon rack. Camera. What's your favorite droid? Like you 3PO? Oh, hi, Quad and Arrows. Favorite droid is probably Grievous, if you count Grievous as a droid. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, cool. Make sure. See, in this one, in this part of the instruction manual, it literally shows you, hey, make sure you grab the dark gray, not the white or the light gray instead of the dark gray. W shirt. Yeah, dude. Love me. Love me some Godzilla. Got the Godzilla. Actually, I said it earlier. The AT-AT my most excited set. Godzilla is. We know Godzilla's coming out. I'm so hyped. So excited for that, man. Trying to rebuild the Destiny bounty. Oh, dude, some of those Ninjago sets are way too cool. I'm just like, man. I can't wait for the new Godzilla set to come out. I'm so excited for it. Dude, it's gonna be freaking sick. I'm gonna be. I said I'm gonna be buying 2 of them, giving one to my friend as a gift. It's gonna be a banger gift. Or the pit droids are so cute. Pit droids aren't a bad choice. Not my favorite though, by a long shot. But they're cool. They're a cool little dude. I know every Godzilla movie in the year it came out. Oof. Now that's exciting. That's real hype. I need to watch more of the Godzilla movies. I watched probably a fourth of them, like 10 maybe. Like I need to watch, get better with my knowledge because there's a lot that I need to watch. I'm excited for Space Godzilla to make his return in what's the one? What's it called? Supernova. That's why I like donating. It's giving a person and it makes happy to hear that you're doing things for your friends. Yeah, like I've already got plans. So one of my friends, he's actually moving into his own house pretty soon, and I'm gonna give him something that like he needs for the house for like a housewarming gift. But then I'm also giving him the Lego Going Merry because he likes Lego. He just doesn't really have the money for it. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, yeah, I know he really likes the Going Merry. I know he really likes the One Piece, and it's a very fitting gift from me in specific. God dang it! Take that off. Oh, Zilla this for yep. Yeah, I got to keep my word to it now. It's going to be really funny because I'm going to have to probably buy one in person and then one online because I'm with Godzilla. I'm going to have to get my friend that GWP. You know what I mean? Like the Godzilla footprint. There's no way I'm not getting him that with the thing. You know what I mean? Like if I'm getting him Godzilla, I'm getting him day one with the cool stuff for Black Friday. Maybe that's what we could do. We could be like, I could tell him, hey, let's go to the Lego store. Let's have some fun. Ooh, tap my foot on the thing. Oh, hold on. Let me just I gotta adjust it. I exited out my screen. I just have the chat on now, so I don't know what I look like. So I actually have to pay attention to where I kick my freaking thing. Boom, boom, boom. You have a little bit of the thing there. You see this the yeah, no, that's actually pretty good. Pretty good angle. Pretty good angle. Good. Yeah. And then yeah, I said it. I'm like one of my other friends. He's a huge Dragon Ball guy, but once again, doesn't really have the money to go out of his way to buy Lego like that. So I'm definitely gonna be getting him Shenron. Definitely getting Shenron. I hope Shenron has day one GWP, even though I don't think it will. Watching Creed right now. Ooh, which one? Just the first one. First one's really good. I really love the third one too. Just sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, the subs keep going up, man. Very. It's always cool to see the numbers. It's been a while since I've had like a day that didn't get me like nearly 100 subs. It's kind of crazy. Live streams are a great way to get subs if you're like a new YouTuber because people just scroll, they see you live, and they're like more likely to subscribe. It's like I wonder how many subs they'll say I got from this live stream. You know what I mean? Because it just always happens. 1-1. Ooh. I always like this piece. The little bars. The bars are cool. And I gotta put these down in a certain pattern. Beautiful. Oh, okay. Made a short on my illuminated star on your channel. Cool. Shorts are the way to go. I made on my second channel. I made a short about like my backrooms review, and it did relatively well. I think. I don't know how well movie reviews normally do, but I got like 5,000 something views on a second channel that like no one knows about. So shorts are the way to go if you want to grow. If you can manage to do long forms and go crazy, that's when you're going to be in this YouTube thing for life. Do you have a pocket figure? Not today. Not today, but I'll call it this guy. This guy is my little knight. That's my figure today. I'll call it that. Carry Wolf because it's aura. It's a pricey figure to be just carrying around like that. I frankly disagree a little bit, but it's a cool figure. It's a great figure to walk around with. Yeah, that's just the whole thing with pocket figures. You want cool figures that don't cost a lot and wouldn't make you mad if they just disappeared from your pocket. You know what I mean? If I lost Wolf, I would be crying about it. I would never forget it. I'd be like, I still can't believe I lost my Wolf figure. I'm gonna lose my mind. Where does guy buy a pocket fig case? Some bricks and minifigure store, which I wouldn't recommend. But it's like, I think if you just look up like pocket figs or something, like their website is called Pocket Figs, where you can get the cases. I'm almost positive. I need to talk to some of the people who like started it or whatever, because I could get like one of those promo codes probably from it. My video of like Sam Whitwer getting the pocket figure did very well. Okay, cool, thanks. Yep. Yeah, they have a full site. Yep. And they have different versions. One that carries 2, one that carries 1. I kind of made my own custom pocket figure case. Someone shipped me one of the figures I bought in like a mini jewelry box with a little bit of foam that I then cut out so I could fit my figure like perfectly inside of that. That worked pretty good. My cousins carry my collection. Oof. Horrifying. Not even you. Not even you. Someone else carrying your collection. Yikes. I want a case that carries 2. Yep. They got that. Okay. Oh, it's a bell tower. Very nice. No, I mean, he's my mail supplier. Gotcha. Give me all 10 revenue and 2 wolves. Jeez. There's people that buy out like whole collections is crazy. Like who's that guy? Like Mick Clips or something online who like sells or buys like $200,000 Lego collections to resell. Crazy. Very nice. I'll place that down there. One little things. Top. Very nice little bell tower that sits right on top. Very nice. God, I'm getting hungry too. handed them over. Great investment. Do you have P1 Rex and all P2? Oh yeah, I think I got all P1 commanders and such. I just don't have that one like rare version of Fox with like the misprint, which frankly I just don't care about. Otherwise, yeah, I have everything. My mother got me a bin of Lego from a friend at Bomb Squad helmets on Commando. Yeah, those are cool ones. Not the rarest of figures, but they're pretty cool figures. Best I ever got was my uncle gave me a bin for $100, and it had a bunch of Star Wars, but it was a bunch of old stuff too. So I got some old pirates, some old knights and stuff. But the best stuff for me was the Star Wars one. Like I got Auric Saber from that lot. He didn't have Embo, or no, he had Embo, but minus the helmet or the hat piece, because I don't think he knew that that was a piece to look for when digging through like the piece bins. But yeah, it was a pretty good lot for $100, I'd say. Yeah, all right, R.I.P. Bricks and Maeve. Honestly, not even R.I.P. Welcome to death. Like, deserved. Trying to take out Reckless Ben's freaking Patreon behind his back because even though he did nothing wrong, the police trying to cover it up. It was insane. I've only burned the one bricks and minifigure store, and the prices were way too high. I went to a bricks minifigure store right before all this happened, and I bought some figures because they had their prices. It was like slightly more than Bricklink, but when you think about it, you're like, I'd have to pay for shipping and stuff, and it made it worth it to just get it there. But like, dang, that's they were super busy before all this happened. That's Saturn V for like $100. Filmies. I still have the Filmies in Firma. Should I keep the GWC sealed or open both? It's really up to you. If you want to keep them, go ahead. But if you're already debating on it and stuff, like yeah, why not just keep them sealed and sell them later for like super high prices, make some money back, and buy the next Lord of the Rings set for cheaper. Archer, nice. Kind of feel bad for the individual franchises. Yeah, I bet you my franchise had like nothing to do with it near me, but I just still like probably won't go and buy anything from them. They've like killed all their credibility in like one fell swoop. It's kind of crazy. Like you rarely see a downfall this hard, especially in the Lego community. I don't know the last time I have. Phase one the Troopers $35 when I went there. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. Sometimes they're good deals. Yeah, sometimes I sit there and I hear prices at bricks and minifigures, and I'm like, there's no way that figure's worth it. And then I keep look at it online, and I'm like, oh my gosh, those figures are freaking stupid expensive. What the hell? So, I'm back. If you remember me, what are you doing, man? It's kind of not the greatest time to come back because I am just about to finish up for today. Because we're going to hit a good stopping point, and I still need to edit one of my long forms so I can get it out tonight. Still got 2 more shorts to record. One of them I might do a short about the bricks and minifigure situation, about how the Patreon CEO responded. So that was like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And I'm like, yeah, Mike kind of deserves to be talked about and mentioned. Oh. What do you think? New AT-AT? Great. New AT-AT is a great set for 160, especially. I just hope they don't like increase the price in the next 2 months. Because if it stays that price, that's going to be a freaking phenomenal Lego Star Wars set to get on shelves. Oh, yep, I knew something was messed up. Boop. I was like, that feels too short. Make sure it looks on the other side. Are you going to be live tomorrow? Maybe. I'm very likely. Tomorrow I do think I'm going to go to the movies. Just to see something, because there's so many movies I got to go see. So, kind of plan to go to the movies. Kind of think I will. But definitely a little later. Oh, knocked over the little plant. So I'll show off the interior of this, but I don't really think I did it. So one side's got the little, that's the side with the little person and the thing, the stairs up to the top of the wall, which is really cool that they actually did that. Then on the other side, they got the barrel, the flowers. There's swords here, but there's more swords and weapons on this side. That's very nice, and I really like the bell tower. That's a very nice inclusion. Now let's see what it all looks like. And the wall is clipped together. Dang. Popped apart. Dang it. Breaking the whole dang thing. It's almost like it's made out of Lego. Wow. It's because it's on a freaking not flat table. That's like popping apart because it's like got that gap. But yeah. Wow. Freaking crazy. So I guess I will shimmy this whole thing over to and up. So now the whole front, god dang it, the whole front gate is over here. That's the end of bag 1. So we're instruction 1. So then tomorrow and stuff, I'll start with instruction 2 and bag 13. Or I might start a little bit off screen. We'll see. I'm gonna be building this for ages. I wonder why it's not clicking in right. Did I build it wrong? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think I was trying to push it in the wrong way. Very nice. Crazy. This set's freaking insane. I love it. But alrighty, yo. I shall see you later. This was a fun stream. Definitely, I'll try to maybe stream a little bit tomorrow. And if not, definitely.